What's up, everybody? This is Ruben with Tools of Freedom, and today I have an interesting video. I never thought about buying one of these. Actually, I didn't even buy it. It was a gift. But it's the Glock 29. It's a compact, not subcompact because it's a little bit bigger than subcompact, but still compact, 10 millimeter. So Glock 29, compact, 10 millimeter, takes 10 rounds. And I think it's really interesting because it's a concealed carry gun. You can either put it in waist or outside the waist. And it's very small, but it packs a really powerful round. And I'm thinking, will the Glock 29 replace my Glock 26 and Smith & Wesson M&P 40 compact? So that's what I want to see. I want to see how accurate I can be and how much recoil you get out of the 10 millimeter in a compact gun, such as a Glock 29. And I'll be comparing it to 9 millimeter, 40, 10 millimeter, and 357 Magnum. And for the guns I'll be using, here I have the Glock 26. This is one of my two options for concealed carry. I usually change it up. Sometimes I'll change it up to full frame, depending on how I'm feeling, but most of the time I do carry compact. This is a Walther PPX, also a 9 millimeter. This is my other choice of carry, Smith & Wesson M&P compact in 40 caliber, Smith & Wesson, and this is the one we're taking a look at today, Glock 29, chambered in 10 millimeter. And I'll be comparing it to the XDM10 Springfield, which is a full frame. The barrel is 5.25 inches. And for the 357 Magnum, I'll be comparing it to a Taurus tracker. So with these, obviously we all know what kind of power they have for each round. But what I want to see is how shootable it is in a personal defense situation. But this time we're just going to be using a steel target. So first up is going to be my Glock 26. I'm using Federal 115 grains. These are aluminum cased. I'll be using the same rounds for the 9 millimeter, the same rounds for the 40 Smith & Wesson, and the same, well, that one I'm only using one gun, but then the same rounds for 10 millimeter, which is PMC bronze, full metal jackets, 180 grains. And for the Taurus tracker, I have Aguila soft points. I forgot how many grains those are. I'll look it up here in a minute. First up, again, Glock 26. Well, I guess I had a round in the chamber already. Oh no, that's my personal carry. Anyways, the target is set up at about 15 to 20 yards. So very minimal recoil, but you can still kind of feel it. So now this is a compact size. So now we're going to compare it to a full size 9 millimeter. Oh, double feed. Yeah, double feed. Let me see what I got. All right, had a double feed there. All right, we're back in the fight. Now, I know this is not your ideal ammunition. We're just doing recoil testing to see the difference between compact and full frame. What's going on over here? I'm having the same issue. Hold on. Maybe the round in the chamber is... Yeah, I got a light primer strike on that and it's not coming out. So I cleared the malfunction And I thought it was a light primer strike because I could see the casing inside and it was not coming out. Here I do have a fully actioned primer, and it shot the round, but then it did not extract the casing. Let's hope that the extractor is not broken on this. And yep, load it in. And I'm having the same issue, same exact issue. There it is. Finally came out. I think it's the ammunition that my pistol is not liking. And that's it. So it did not extract that round, I mean that casing either. I know it's empty because that was the last round in, but trying to get it out is a little difficult because it's already expanded. Here, let me show you. Now this is just an ammunition issue. It's not, I'm pretty sure it's not the gun because I've used it a lot of times, and 99% of the time I run brass. So now I'll be using the Smith & Wesson 40, and here is the ammo for it. Now these are brass. So now I'm using this to compare it because it's the same size as a Glock 29, but the Glock 29 has a slightly more powerful round than the 40 Smith & Wesson. And right here we are just checking for recoil. So that's 10 rounds, missed a couple there. And now the star of the show, Glock 29. One in the chamber, but here I'll show you, 10 millimeters. Let's see how this shoots. This is the first time I'm shooting this gun. I've never shot it before. This is brand new. Barely got it today. Oh, that kicks. That kicks a lot. Let me move my thumb from there. Yeah, this kicks a lot. Oh, not empty. I thought it was. Still got another one. And empty. The recoil difference on this is, compared to a 9mm, it's very noticeable. It has a lot of recoil. So I don't know if for a personal defense situation, for concealed carry, it's good. But right off the bat, it has a lot of recoil. Maybe with more practice, it'll get better. And now I'll be using the full size 10mm Springfield XDM10. I'll be shooting 10 rounds. I've been shooting 10 rounds with everything except the Taurus Tracker 357 Magnum that only takes 7. This makes it way more manageable having this size. Yep. Full size makes it so much easier. It's way more controllable. And now I'll be shooting the Taurus Tracker just for comparison, 357 Magnum, very powerful round. 10mm is just almost as powerful as 357. This has a good amount of recoil, but then the is more manageable than the Glock 29. Missed that. Missed that. Oh, I'm missing a lot. What's going on? There we go. And I'm out. I'm empty. Yep, that was 7 shots. All right, so let's talk about this Glock 29. which that is what this video is about. So here's a gun, very small. I'll pull my Glock 26 just for comparison. So here we have almost same length. The Glock 29 is about maybe half an inch to an inch longer. I don't think it's a full inch. Maybe a half an inch to 3/4. I don't have a measuring tape. So very similar in size. Now it's a little bit wider. And that's obvious. It's shooting a bigger round, but it's about the same footprint. So you can easily conceal this here at your 12 o'clock, however you want to do it. So this makes it really good for, let's say, a hiking gun. If you're out in the woods and you want something very powerful, but it's also small and concealable, and that way you can fend off against some type of animal, a bear, mountain lion, whatever the case may be, or some crackhead that is just living in the woods and, you know, he wants to come and assault you. This is a good option for that. But in a combat situation, if you don't have experience with this, I would not pick this over something like a full frame 10mm or a compact 9 or a compact 40. The kick on this is way noticeable. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but I could definitely tell. And these are my first 10 shots with the Glock 29. Will I transfer to it for my concealed carry? Time will tell. I got to practice more. The more you practice with it, the more proficient you become with any type of weapon. You should always practice with whatever you carry, even with the rounds you carry, even if they're hollow points or they're something a little more nicer than your usual range ammo, because that's the ammo you're going to be shooting in a self-defense situation. So you need to be proficient with the gun that you're going to carry and the ammo that you shoot. So whether it's full metal jacket, if you want to use that, that's fine. Having nothing, having full metal jacket is better than having nothing. A lot of people are going to be against it because of over penetration, and yes, it makes sense, but it's better to have something than not have anything at all. So those are my first impressions on a Glock 29. Awesome pistol, a lot of power on a very small package, but a little too powerful for this size, in my opinion. There's a lot of recoil to it. Cool gun, amazing. You just need more practice. Got to get practice. It's all about practice. And that's it for my Glock 29 video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please like it, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.